evening. My name is Gladys Nyaboro and I am your friend. Today I'm here with a brief update regarding what our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, told us tonight or last evening, so to say, due to time differences. This is regarding the current process where we are. As you know, we launched yesterday, and this is about registering OMail because so many people are wondering, how am I going to create OMail? Let us relax. It's not that hard. He made it so simple when he told us, and I was like, why were we worried? Why were we so concerned? So I'm going to share just the basic things that he said. Number one, as brand ambassadors and founders, please, the only way for us to access the OBS site is by going through our on-passive ecosystem, formerly called back office. So, which means don't use the general onpassive.com, www.onpassive.com. No, that's for people who are not founders, people who are not in OnPassive yet. That's for the newcomers, people who will be coming. So the only way, the way that we're going to access our OBS is going to allfounders.net. As we always do, put your email and put your password, the same ones you've been using to access the back office, currently the OnPassive ecosystem. Once you are in there, at the top right corner, you are towards the top, you will find a little square or a little rectangle or a little box that tells you to register here to access OBS. You click that one. When you click it, it will pop up a little form that or a box that has this information that you have to fill in. Or once you click the next page that comes, we'll ask you to register your first name, your last name will be next, and then an option to create OMail. When you look at that box, it says at omail.ai, which means at omail.ai is already written for you there by the company. So your job and my job is to pick the first part of the email and not to touch the at omail.ai. So for example, I decide to say Mama Gladys 2 and stop there because at omail.ai is already there. And if I write it correctly, a green check mark will come. For everything that you finish and the system approves, it will give you a green check mark or a green tick. Some places we call it tick, some places it's a check mark, which is green. The next option you have, you will be asked to write your secondary email. What's a secondary email? A secondary email is like a recovery email, which will help in the event that you lose access or you forget the password completely and you cannot maybe reset for some reason of your omail.ai. How you can get information or be contacted is through the second email. It's a recovery email, just like we use recovery emails in the current email providers that we have. So it's very important. You're going to type it there. And this has to be an already existing email that you have been using, unless you want to create new. But why do you want to make things complicated? Pick one of your current emails that is a real email that you've been using and put it as your recovery email or your secondary email in this case. That will make things simple and less stressful. Once you put that secondary email, which is a recovery email, you're going to have to click the red box that says verify. Once you verify, a green check mark will come. Next, you're going to be asked your country. Write the name of your country. Next, you're going to be asked the phone number. Write the phone number of your country. For example, stay away from the country code and put the phone number. If it gives you an option, put the country code. I saw it pops the country codes for you to select. You click that drop down and select the country code and write that country. Once you click it, the system will type it for you. So you don't have to go struggling putting it in. Just click the drop down and select it and it will pop up. And then you'll put the password. The password they are asking here for you to put twice is a password for the email account that you just created. Now, so once you put that password and the passwords are the same, it will also check and give you green check marks, which means you are done. Now you can move to, you will slide to the new OBS site and show you what you see there. So I hope this helped. And just a reminder of two important things Mr. Ash Mufari said. You can use one secondary email or a recovery email. In this case, it's being called a secondary email. You can use one for more than one email accounts. For example, if you have 3 founder positions, every founder position is going to need its own email account. Every founder position needs its own email account. However, if you have, more than one founder position email, you can use one secondary email for all those accounts. So the recovery email can be used to one recovery email for more than one email accounts. I hope we are together. Number 2, when you finish going through all the steps I've told you to the end, and now you have reached the OBS site, if you have another founder position, you have to sign out or log off from the current OBS site. Not logging off means you really click log out or log off. Log out, don't X out, and don't minimize. That's not logging out. You have to click the words log out or log off, whatever words that are there, that will bring you out completely. And then you will go back to allfounders.net, just open a new tab, go to allfounders.net, and then you go for the other account, for the other founder position, you go again through the same process to the end. If you have a third one, you do the same thing. For each account, you have to log out and go back to allfounders.net to begin afresh. I hope this information has helped. God bless you, and God bless On Passive. My name is Gladys Nyaboro, and I am your friend. Thank you.